early Islamic Arabia had its own social culture as well. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? There was an auntie, there's a cousin, all of those things, they compound into a social culture over there as well. So this is going to give you another insight into Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. Aisha is now behaving or dealing like an auntie. She's literally an auntie in this case. Okay? So Aisha speaks to her nephew. And her nephew was a very famous scholar. His name is Al-Qasim ibn Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr. But Al-Qasim had an accent. Al-Qasim had an accent. Why did he have an accent? Well, Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr ended up getting married to a woman who was not from Arabia. She is talking to her nephew now. Qasim and one of the other people, they end up having a conversation. Aisha is observing. Conversation finishes. Aisha says to Al-Qasim, she says that why does your friend speak so well and you don't know how to speak? Because this is an auntie, right? She's basically giving him a piece of her mind. Man up, straighten up. You should know how to speak. Use the right language, use the right words. She's getting mad at him. So she literally says to him, ما لك لا تحدث أو لا تتحدث كما يتحدث ابن أخي هذا. Why don't you speak like this person? Why is it that you do not speak like the son of my brother over here? Metaphorical brother. And then she continues herself. She's a little bit angry. She says that, I know exactly what happened. In his case, his mother was the one who was teaching him. She knew how to speak properly Arabic. In your case, your mother was the one who was teaching you. What's she trying to say? She didn't know how to speak Arabic, so you came out making mistakes. Now, of course, she's basically at the same time, she's giving him a daunt, right? But at the same time, she's trying to tell him, you need to learn how to speak properly. You need to fix yourself up over here. Now, as a young man, he got a bit angry. He got a bit angry. Literally, the hadith says, Sahih Muslim, he says that Al-Qasim, he got up and he got a little bit angry at his auntie. So, at that very moment, food came and it was placed before Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. And Aisha says to this guy, he's leaving now. She says, where are you going? He says, I'm going to pray. She said, sit down. قالت اجلس. قال إني أصلي. I'm going to pray. He's being rebellious. A rebellious young man. قالت اجلس غدر. This is one of those cases where Aisha used a word which we could even call maybe a swear word if you want to use that. Why? Because she is disciplining him. We don't know the whole backstory. There could be the possibility that he was being rebellious in other ways. This is a young man at this moment. Later on, remember, Al-Qasim goes on to becoming one of the top scholars of Medina. But at this time, he's still a young child, and Auntie Aisha is giving him a piece of her mind to teach him, to discipline him, to give him the right tarbiyah and so forth. So she says, Ijlis ghudar. Sit down, you... How do I translate this? You think of a word, all right? إني سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول لا صلاة بحضرة الطعام ولا هو يدافعه الأخبثان. There is no prayer that you should be praying when food comes before you. It's time for prayer. Masjid is praying. Auntie Aisha is saying, don't go for prayer. Do you understand? This is min ummahatil mu'minin. Mother from the mothers of the believers. And she is the auntie of this man who goes on to becoming one of the top scholars of Medina. وَلَا هُوَ يُدَافِعُهُ الْأَخْبَثَانِ. And neither should someone be praying when they're fighting against one of the two filthy things, meaning either urine or stool. They have to use the bathroom, in other words, right?